Okay, I'm going to be talking about Marvel's Future Fight. It is a game where you collect heroes and villains across the Marvel Universe. It has almost all the heroes and villains except from X-Men. These are currently the heroes that are available in the game currently. If you've collected it, they will come in as colored. If you have yet to collect the hero, they'll be grayed out, like Medusa here. I'm also going to be using this drawing tool whenever I pop it up, just ignore it. The goal of this game is to collect biometrics, to collect and advance heroes. Every day when you log in, you will have a free chest to collect. It will give you a 1-star to 4-star character. If you already have that character, you will get biometrics associated with its type. And as you see these as they fly in, there'll be a type associated with it. So to collect, you just tap the free and then select buy. Although you're selecting buy, the thing will still be free. And this is the hero that I would have got since I already have it, as stated here. I will get 8 biometrics instead associated with its type. Now to collect the biometric, you go to your mail. It will be under gift. And this is the biometric that I was given. You also, as you log in, get different gifts from the admins or for just whatever reason, and then you also have login rewards as associated right there. And then if you want to collect them all, you just click the collect button. Biometrics are excluded from the collect all button. You have to go in and actually claim it. Then you get a list of heroes to collect from. So the percentages does not necessarily mean these are the best heroes. Those are just what are most common because they probably already have these lower in the list heroes. Now, you can go by what everyone else goes by, or you can pick whatever you need. And then whenever you select a hero, it will tell you how many biometrics of that hero you own. A big portion of this game is energy. And you can go to the energy store by selecting energy, the plus button. Every day you get a free energy that counts down like the biometrics, And then another one you can buy 3 times with assembly points. But finally, you can use crystals. Crystals are a premium currency that you pay real money for, or you get as rewards. Then you can use the crystals to buy energy. To get assembly points, you add random people, and they will add random people as friends, and then they'll occasionally send you assembly points with the send all button. So now everyone on my list was sent assembly points. Sending assembly is also part of the daily challenges, and you'll get 10,000 gold for sending assembly points. You can also, from this list, see who has logged in recently. Like this top person here has not logged in within a month, so they're not sending you assembly. And then there's 18 days and 12 days, and 8 days and 4 days, and 3 days. Now, you can delete 10 friends a day. And occasionally you have to go through and do this, just so that your assembly comes in at max quantities from actual active players. Now you add people by going to the recommended, and then just tap the plus sign. Not all the people listed you can add. They need to fix this feature, only listing people who you can actually add. If their friends list has been full, you can't add them, which is one of their most irritating bugs that they have yet to fix since the beginning of the game launch. But as you select, they're removed from your list, whether it was a valid choice or not. To refresh your recommended list, you just swap between tabs and a new list will pop up. Now, to go back to the home screen from any other screen, you just click the house icon. When you're on the home screen, the house icon changes to a gear to go into settings, and then from here you can adjust how you want the game to lay out in your languages. When you first start playing, it's going to send you into the missions, and you're not going to really have that too many choices. And these are all the missions, and as you complete them, stars will appear at the bottom of the screen. Let's go to chapter 1. This will be the first mission that you start off with. You'll have a few familiar Avengers, and you'll go through to get Captain America. It's a pretty simple mission. Once you've completed a mission with 3 stars, the heroes will run through and use their skills automatically. Whether your heroes in your team fought or not, they will all gain experience points. And then it shows you what rewards you got for fighting in that mission. Now you have 3 options at the bottom of the screen. This button moves within the story mode and goes to the next mission over, which will be Chapter 1, Episode 2. Now, this button allows you to replay this mission, so you'll stay on Chapter 1, Episode 1. This button sends you back to the home screen and out of story mode. Doing a story mission was part of the daily, so I have more rewards to collect. These are the rewards that are added. You'll notice that I have that much energy with that much capacity. You can continue collecting energy over your max, but you won't regenerate any more than that unless you get it from outside sources like from here or spending assembly points. Now, when you log in, one of the first things you're going to probably do is collect your assembly points. And it automatically puts you on the assembly point tab if you have assembly points to collect. And you just collect them all. And you can get up to 1,000 assembly points. But as you saw from the beginning, I had some people that haven't been logging in for quite some time, so I've lost some assembly because of them. But the new people that I added will increase my assembly if they were to send me any today. Your max assembly is 2,000. That's how much assembly I have right now. To use it, come over to Energy and select the middle option where I spend 500 assembly for 25 energy. And you can do this 3 times a day. And since you can only have 2,000 energy and you gain up to 1,000 energy a day, you have to spend it every other day. Or then you're just going to lose assembly. Another thing you do is you'll usually have a chest to log in, a chest to collect when you log in, and they contain different things. This particular one gives me gear to add to a hero. Also, logging in, you have 2 login rewards. A month-long reward where you when you log in every day for a month, you can collect several rewards. So tomorrow, if I log in, I'll get the 100 energy. If you log in for the whole month, you'll get the Tier 2 advancement ticket, which will allow you to advance a hero to Tier 2 for free. You also get a 7-day check-in, and each chest is a different reward. The last one I collected was here, and these are what will remain if I log in for the next 2 days, but I have 6 days to do so. Okay, well, you've collected biometrics. Where do they go? If you click on your inventory, you'll have a biometrics tab, and these are what you've already collected. Okay, so I've collected them. What do I do? How do I use them? You click on your team, and then these are all the heroes that you have. Now, if you don't have the hero, they'll appear here as gray, and then under them will be a number. Now, if you fill up the number, you usually need 10. This last one needs 20. If you fill up that, this icon will appear at the front of your list and allow you to choose that hero to unlock. Secondly, once you have them, they will no longer be gray. And then there will be a number below indicating how many you need to rank up from 1 star to 2 stars. Now, going through this list, I do not see any Spider-Man. Spider-Man can be ranked up. These 2 alternate spiders can be ranked up. Gamora can be ranked up. Groot can be ranked up. Yellow Jacket. But I don't necessarily want to rank those particular ones up. I'm seeing if there's another one. Okay. Select Gamora. Now, if I want to rank her up, there's a rank up button here. And then it will cost me 81,000 gold to rank her up. I have 1.9 million. Alternatively, if you have tickets, you can rank her up free without using gold. If you don't want to rank her up, you can press cancel. Now, if you want to know how to get her biometrics, there's a picture here with a plus, and then it will show you where you can get her biometrics. This is the best place to get them from the honor shop, and to get honor tokens, you have to fight in timeline battles. Now, you can choose to click back, or tap home. In the lab, you have several options. You want to come in here every day to collect your antimatter. Antimatter is used in all sort of things. One of the best things in here is the warp device. In here you can send heroes off to collect experience. The top will be the hardest missions. Now, your level 60s aren't going to get any more experience, but you may want your lower level guys to go in. But if you put these low guys in, there's only 18% chance of success. So how do you mitigate that? Well, let's remove this lowest guy, change it back to the highest list, and put Deathlock in there. Well, it's increased by 58%. Well, you can go ahead and do it, but chances are you might fail. So let's remove one more of the low guys and put in Silk. Now it's up to 90%. You might say that's pretty good odds, but you can try upgrading him in a different mission. So let's remove him and then put in someone who's level 23. Okay, so now you're at 80, almost 98%. So let's put in Wiccan. Now you're 100%. It costs antimatter to send them off, and then it will gain this huge amount of experience points for having your higher level guys carry them. Now, if you want to come back and say, hey, I want to level up that level 12 guy, well, let's go down to a lower level one. And these refresh every day. Put him on 38. Okay, let's put him there. Now let's go and see, and put these two in there. Well, that's 100%. Well, it's 100%. See if the level will be with level 1. Alright, let's level up to 1 right there. Have the other guys carry him. So, let's go to 43. Put your, do you have this still 100%? So, there you go. He's going to get 83,000 experience points. So that, you can basically level up characters that you don't really want to play, and sending them out on this mission isn't going to make them come unavailable if you use your good characters to help your low ones get experience points. You just need to have a good supply of antimatter. Once you have that, then you can just send your heroes out. Another way to level up your heroes is going into your missions category, and you can just do stories. Now you can choose a daily mission. To the highest daily mission, use one of your best heroes, which like Daisy Johnson, and I may want to level up these guys here, but let's change these around just to show you how much experience points you can get with low guys. So come here, go down to the bottom of the list. Let's put this level 1 guy here. Put this level 13 guy there. And then we go back, and now we're here at the daily mission. I'll let it run twice. And again, I've already 3-starred this mission, so Daisy Johnson will just go through and use all her skills without me having to interact with her. But if I want to control her, there's a touchpad here that I can use to move her around. And then you have buttons right here that you can use to activate her skills. Now this is for just one mission going through, and you can see how that level 1 guy has now jumped up to level 26. Normally that level 1 guy would be like instantly killed, but they're never pulled forward because Daisy Johnson is enough just to go through and wipe everything out without really breaking a sweat. So this is what you would consider power leveling your heroes. Now if I want to go back to the movie view, you just tap the arrows. Okay, now they're level 30 with very little effort. So, whenever you get a new hero, just have one of your big guys go through and carry your little ones through your daily missions. Because daily missions are the highest experience that you can gain. Well, part of the daily rewards is to do a daily mission, so I have more rewards to collect. Again, I'm getting more energy and experience points. Now there's a lot of activities you can do. One, you can collect cards. These cards here, as you collect them, give you different rewards. This particular one gives all my heroes attack speed and dodge, giving fire resistance, cooldown duration, extra physical defense, and increases all types of their attacks. So if it's energy or physical, fire, poison, all attack boosts all of that. And you can have 5 cards listed, and then you can see all the bonuses across all your cards, so you can easily track and change your cards to tailor to how you really want your bonuses to be. And then you collect cards. When you collect cards, they usually come off really low. So what you do is you'll select one. Since all of them are pretty much the same low card, I'll just quick upgrade. And it upgrades to a 2-star. And then it gets another bonus added to it. I guess one of the daily challenges is to upgrade cards. So let's claim these rewards. Go back. Okay, now if you don't want to do quick, you just select one and then tap upgrade. Okay, to upgrade it, you need to add 5 cards. You can auto pick, or you can select them individually. Then you select upgrade. Once you get cards at high levels, you can opt to replace or upgrade your existing cards, because you do need other cards to affect these cards. Now, if I don't like these bonuses, I can combine, but there is no other card that I have available to combine to change those stats. Now, if I wanted to upgrade this card, which isn't a max level card, I have these cards here to choose from, but I'm working on upgrading a few of these. Well, I actually can. If I were to go through with this card here will become a legendary card. And the top 2 will remain static. The rest of the cards will be changed randomly. And because it gained a new rank, it gained a 3rd ability. The 4 random cards aren't really desirable for me. So as soon as I get another mythic card, I will combine and change those stats. Another activity to do is you go into the arena. Now you have several things that you can do in here. The most common thing that you'll come in here to do is timeline battles. It records top rated players, but you don't really need to care about them. This is the team that I was last on. I don't necessarily want to use them because, as you know, these ones were low-level guys. So I'm going to switch to this team, which is Daisy Johnson, Silk, and Deathlock. I like using this team because Daisy Johnson is just a powerhouse with her damage, but Silk can almost constantly keep people in webs so they can't attack back. So I'll primarily just use Silk and Daisy Johnson, but if any other unit is a machine, I'll switch to Deathlock because he does extra damage against machines, but takes 50% less damage from machines. So he'll just rip them apart. And I will search for opponent. Now this is pretty much a gimme match because all his guys are level 1. Just to see, just so you can see the format, I'll go ahead and fight the guy. And then once it's defeated, the next one on the list pops in. And then when you defeat them all, you win the fight. Now you can swap in and out yourself if you want. If one of your heroes killed all of them, you'll get the ace bonus. And then you have the option of going back home or repeating. So let's repeat. And then I've collected 75 honor tokens for that fight. Okay, this is going to be an easy fight, but let's just search again, because that's just too easy fight. Okay, this is a good, well, there's still going to be easy fight. That's still going to be an easy fight. This fight's going to be a little harder. Really want to have a machine in here, though. I just keep getting the same people over and over again. I think Destroyer is a machine. Okay. I'm not sure how. I've never fought Odin before. But I will put Silk in her. Odin's doing pretty good. Yeah. I know not to fight Odin anymore. Other play mode will be doing these special missions. Doing the special missions allows you to get different biometrics and gear to add to your heroes. Doing story modes. For instance, this one shows you these rewards here, and then you'll collect Hela's biometrics, and you collect 10 of those a day. Now, if you've already completed it and you want to collect that guy's biometrics, but you don't want to do the mission, you can auto clear with tickets, and then you can choose how many tickets you want to use. And I didn't collect all 10 biometrics, so you can go again. And that's how you can burn through your energy really quick. Plus, I've finished it daily. So go ahead and collect rewards there. When you collect all the daily rewards, you'll gain crystals, and then throughout the week, you can gain more rewards. And then there's specific events and things that trigger through milestones that you'll get different rewards. In missions, there is world bosses. I'm not actually going to do a world boss, but you enter, and these are possible rewards that you get from doing the world boss. And then you choose your heroes. If I were to do it, I would use Elsa Bloodstone, because she gets this spammable immunity skill. And so I'd mostly use her. She teams up with Angela, which is Thor's sister. And so, because she teamed up, she gets Hunters at Heart. And because they're both 6 stars, they get additional bonuses as well. So let's keep it at 6 stars and then add in Blade. Blade teams up with one of them and gives Master of Swordsmanship, which gives you even more bonuses. And then teams up with Elsa Bloodstone. Blade meets Stone, increasing hit points and dodge. Once you've done that, then you select your team bonuses. Reset your ally team. And then this will help you determine different bonuses you get from the fight. I like to use using these guys here, because this guy's a supervillain. So I'm going to increase their supervillain damage. And then I like Coulson because there's a button that you get to press to summon all these guys out to help you fight. And then he decreases that time by a little bit. And then I'll throw in Silk, because she can throw in her webs and then increase everyone's dodge rate. So now that you have these all set, you click start, and then you go and fight the guy. Another thing you do you can do is you come in here and do Alliance Battle. Alliance Battle is where you can choose a team of yours to fight against someone else's team. Oh no, this is actually an arena stuff where you'd send in a team and you'd fight in like non-ending bunch of foes coming in. Battle World is what I was thinking about, where you fight a massive team against a massive team, but it's not available right now. Finally, you can come in here and then select just one of your heroes, and then you'll team up with 2 other people to fight. Let's throw in Elsa Bloodstone, and then click Start. Now it will connect with 2 other players, and then you'll go in and fight a boss together. And I did the most damage, so it ranks me at the top, which doesn't really give you any more rewards. You just know at what point your participation was compared to other ones. And then finally, Villain Siege. This will give you Chaos tokens. Chaos tokens allow you to pick up different things, but usually biometrics. Elsa Bloodstone's really, really good hero, so you'd really want to be able to do the Villain Siege every day so you can get enough to boost her up. And then from the PvP area, you collect honor tokens, and then you'll be able to get these 3 heroes. So you come in here and say, okay, I'm gonna go and do this, but you have to make sure that your hero can support the fight, whereas he's a machine. Now, machine, you might say, well, let's throw Deathlock in there. If I can find Deathlock. There it is. So I throw Deathlock in there. But then you can just go and put these other 2 guys in here just for increasing your bonus reward. Now you have to manually play your hero. And you have to avoid the environmental effects. And you see Deathlock doesn't even really take any damage because of the dodge that he has, and plus the nerfing of damage against machines. But then he beat the crap out of him because he is a machine, because the enemy is a machine. And then you get these rewards. So I got some tokens, some clear tickets, and then some biometrics. And because I use those 2 bonus guys, I end up getting 2 extra rewards. And then there's 3 fights to do. One of the challenges, it gives me a daily bonus. So now I only have to do 1 more daily, and I'm done with daily rewards. Now you get 3 villain sieges, and so you just go in and do the same thing. You just pick an appropriate one. Deathlock probably would have done pretty good because this guy's a machine too. But that's pretty much this game. There are a lot more features, like with alliances. You can build up your alliance, and then I have not had my alliance built up, but then there are there's challenges that you can do when you're in an alliance, and you can buy things from the store by contributing to your alliance. And then there's like alliance conquest. My alliance isn't high enough to do it, but it's like a risk map where you have your people go in and hold different countries and then try keeping people from taking the map. It's pretty much like a world domination thing. And then alliance battles where you take your heroes in and then fight, pretty much like a King of the Hill sort of type battle. But there's events that come on and dimensional rifts that pop up that allows you to collect cards and other things. And then whoever's on your friends list, if they activate a dimensional rift, it will become available for you to play as well. So the longer you play, more dimensional rifts pop up, and you can be able to collect your cards that way. But there's a lot of things that you can do, and it's a free game. But if you do spend money, you can buy things to increase the effectiveness of your heroes, like buying different types of uniforms with crystals, and you get crystals from paying for them with real money. And if you have a particular uniform, they do a lot better. For instance, with Elsa Bloodstone, I get these extra bonuses here for just having her uniform, and then all her stats are boosted by 12%, and then she gets a cooldown bonus, and then I can upgrade her uniform. And if I have Winter Soldier here, I'll be able to get more bonuses with Elsa Bloodstone. So let's go ahead and buy that uniform. Now, when I go back to Elsa Bloodstone, and if I want to upgrade her, I'll get the extra bonus because now I have that uniform. Now all I need is the experience points, and by doing so, by getting the experience points, I'll be able to upgrade. And then if you already have the tickets, you can use tickets, but that doesn't put me up to 100%. But I'll go ahead and use them. So just playing with her through missions will get her the uniform experience. And then I want her to have the skill cooldown, and because I have Silkweb's suit, that skill thing is unlocked. But when I upgrade, this next one will unlock because I have the Winter Soldier uniform. Well, in a nutshell, this is this game, and I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough.